Hey, what's good? It's Roknin, and well, I got hit by the commentary curse again, which is in the case of doing a let's play. My commentary didn't record properly. For some reason, my mic didn't set up nicely, so I'm doing this in post again. But hey, it's no big deal. I'm just gonna lose a lot of the emotion I had at the time. Anyway, this actually went very smoothly compared to what it could have turned out to be like. So we're trying to get through this level. This level is actually the bane of my existence. Normally, it's between this level and level. Yeah, I did a dumb jump there. This level and level 3 or stage 3, whatever, however they reference it, that was just lame. Those ghosts are really irritating because they actually spawn. They don't spawn. They spawn at certain spots, but they continuously spawn. So even if you kill them, another one will spawn immediately. It's like a spawn point there. The problem with them is they will either go. They have really strange, either really waving horizontal patterns like that one does, or they have a really irritating vertical pattern. They always head upwards no matter what their pattern is. So they will always be on your path, like that one. They just they just spawn continuously. Very fun. They're very enjoyable creatures that make the day just so much brighter. You have to step on those platforms to rotate them. As you get near those platforms, the stage will actually start to transform. And as you saw, it turns red, and I got hit there, so lame. The stage will turn red to warn you that you're gonna die, which is usually the case in Ghouls and Ghosts. Anyway, you're gonna die. And the floor turns to spikes, and you have to get inside that platform to rotate the room before they turn to spikes, or you're gonna be dead. And already I'm using the continue. It's pretty nice. Hey, so we go back. And I decided at the point I wasn't even going to try that treasure at the beginning because it just kept giving me weapons. And I don't want to get or have an accident happen where I'm stuck with a weapon, because that's the worst thing I can have happen. And yeah, these fire snakes are going to be really irritating as well. It's going to be so fun dealing with them because they have areas that are coming up. There will be like just tons of them waiting in a row. I thought I'd make that jump. I really did. Yes, this level is very difficult. And this is the first half of the level. And it normally can take me anywhere from like an hour to 2 hours to get by it. Just because it's just so frustrating. I don't want that torch at all. I would rather die than get that torch. Just putting that out there, as I always do. Yeah, that platform we can't get to yet, so we're just going to keep on going forward. This is the area. There's fire snakes. There's these blue demons. There's spikes on the ceiling. There's McDonald's waiting for us. And I jump backwards because I'm like, why not? Yeah, I really enjoyed this level. It's one of my favorite levels of all time. I could play this level forever. This time I got smart, so I'm going to open it from this side. Of course it's a torch. Why would it be a torch? At some point, I'm just waiting for them to actually make a torch weapon that flies towards you and automatically switches your weapon to torch. I know they want to do that. And here we go. We're back on this side again. Kill another fire snake. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, this is back when every game that you played was just like, let's add mode 7. It'll be so cool. I mean, it was a really cool effect back then. And it still is nice to see, but you could tell they were just like trying to find any ideas to use it in most games. And now it's green armor rather than being a weapon, which is great. But yeah, they were trying to find any reason to use that mode 7 like room rotation trick in lots of games. That was just hard. I knew there wasn't going to get by that. That was just a hard spot. The thing about this hallway that's so irritating is that they just put you in a position to have to deal with. There's so many projectiles in a row, and things like that will happen often. What I generally try and do in that hallway is I try to clear out as much as I can on the first go. But the problem is they were like not being friendly with their spawns. I wasn't lucky there, so it wasn't green armor. Boo. I'm definitely making sure I collect all this money back because it's going to get us more points and more lives and more credits. Almost didn't make it to this platform this time. I learned that day that apparently when you're on there, you're invincible. I didn't know that. I always thought you can get hit on there. So in that sense, the game is actually somewhat forgiving. Rotate again, and then we go ahead and head this way. And I'm sure, yep, our good friend Fire Snake is back. And he actually got his fireball off, which is pretty nice. We hit the ceiling somehow. I didn't know you could even do that at that spot, but whatever. You know, they find new rules every day. It should be green armor. I think I'm gonna go for it. Alright, yeah. Green armor. And that demon's still floating there. The demons are pretty hard to despawn. You can get them to despawn, but it's a lot of the time it's not worth it to concentrate on because it's just hard to do. I think this time I was way more patient than I normally am. And I was watching like every possible side. But having the electric dagger until that point is a very good thing. And yeah, so gonna land on that one. I saw that coming. Yeah, so this area, that's my second game over. Keep that in mind. And we're only what, 6 minutes in. We're not past the first section yet. So this area is just really frustrating because like it's really that one spot. And you'll see it on when I get through that area. It's like, wow, they put a bunch of stuff in that area for you to deal with. And to me, honestly, it's pretty unfair. But, you know, that's old school. Yeah, no, I just ducked that one. I think by this time I kind of had it down. It's like, okay, this is what's going to happen here, here, and here. And it shouldn't be that bad, because I play this... When I play this on my stream, which anybody that watches my stream knows, I've been through this Ghouls and Ghosts stuff a million times. So I've had practice. It's been a little while. It's been a couple months, few months, but I've had practice. Green armor, yay! This guy must die now. He cannot live. And I think I do kill him eventually. He comes in my range. There we go. But another one's gonna spawn the minute I get over here. So that's actually really risky of me to do that the way I did. Cause I just tried to rush up there. Cause another one could have spawned just as easily and probably killed me. And see, now I'm being more careful, but I gotta kill whatever's in front of me immediately. Which is kind of the calling card for this game. Kill what's in front of you immediately. And they keep spawning these horizontal ones. The vertical ones are a lot easier to kill. Because, like, the horizontal guys, they just have such a really obnoxious pattern. They just fly all in your face directly. That dude's going backwards, so he'll despawn. So I'm not incredibly worried about him. This guy I want to kill, but I have to be careful because I don't want to hit my head on the spikes. But I realize that I'm nowhere near doing that, so I'm okay. And then this one wakes up when the stage flips, because why not? These jumps are actually deceptively difficult to make. And me being me, I'm like, well, I'm going to go back and get the gold armor because it really makes a difference right now. It won't. But yeah, these jumps here, I've gotten hit jumping over these multiple times. Many times. But this time I didn't. I was actually fortunate and I did not get hit there. Transformation happening. This stage is just gross in general. And obviously with the spikes there, we want to go left, so they tried to throw another ghost at me. But I was like, you know what? I ain't worried about you. Then we get to this joyful part of the stage, which is also very gross looking and also full of Mode 7 graphics. I'm supposed to be making you like and dizzy and stuff. Hint, it doesn't. But those smoke clouds can't hurt you once they spawn. I think I'm being overly cautious because the smoke, before it like actually blows out, I think that smoke, that little particle is okay. It won't hurt you. Yeah, it won't hurt you. But I'm being extremely careful, and it's gonna come back to bite me in a minute. Sometimes in these kind of games, you have to not be careful. You have to just try and rush through something. Not always, but usually once you know that something's gonna happen, like right there, I should have went forward. I don't know why I went back and tried to deal with that that spore. It was pointless. I would have actually still kept my gold armor. The music in this game is fantastic, though. I will say that. It just has a very distinct tone. It's very memorable. And it generally fits the stage. Actually, it all fits each stage. I haven't played a stage in this game that didn't have music that fitted perfectly. And yeah, we're gonna try to kill those little demons this time around because if I let them live, they will dive attack me, and I don't want to deal with that. See, that's what I should have did last time. Either just jump up and kill them, or just walk by them, and don't let them hang around. Did I kill this one? Yeah. Now walk by here. Yep. So far, so good. Ooh, that was a bad note. I'm sorry. Forgive me for that. I'll just leave that in there so you can hear my bad note. This stage is so gross. I don't know if you're inside like a giant worm or a giant dragon or what. It really doesn't like give you a physical hint of what you're actually floating around inside of. Other than that, it's gross. And in the background, if you look closely, I never noticed this before, but there's actually a heart pumping back there. This boss is unbelievably easy. I mean, I guess he could be difficult if you have the wrong weapon, but if you have a dagger, like most bosses, it's not like he will do. Like I said, the bosses in this game, aside from like one or two, really aren't that hard. The first boss, honestly, the first and second boss are probably the hardest two bosses in the game. The rest are kind of chunk. This one is just easy. I knew that too. But there it is. I actually made it through the stage. And I used two continues. But I made it through with relatively painless. Yeah. Wasn't too bad. Definitely wasn't the worst. But this stage. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fantastic times. And I hope you're prepared for them because I'm not. So next time I get on, it should definitely be live commentary for one. And two, yeah, I'm probably gonna die a lot because there's a lot of memorization involved in this stage. So yeah, look forward to that. Later.